My life is a miracle. I am a living testimony of the hand and move of God. Welcome. A big thank you to those of you who are just seeing me for the first time. And a big thank you to my regular subscribers. Thank you for coming back to check what I'm doing. Thank you for sharing those testimonies. Thank you for encouraging someone. And thank you for putting a smile on someone's face. Thank you for giving hope to somebody. I tell you, my life is a testimony because God wrought miracles in my life. I serve a living God who gives me testimonies. God is a miracle worker. He's a miracle worker, and there is nothing he cannot do. Some of it takes time, some of it takes your effort, some of it will take other people's effort, and some of it will take no effort at all. But the bottom line is, God is a miracle worker. I want to share another miracle that God did in my life to you today. Okay, I was in Oyo State teaching service, and then some things came up, and I had to leave the job. I had to relocate and leave the job. So I went to search for a greener pasture to look for something that would make life palatable for me. Unfortunately, after 5 years, things were not working the way I wanted. Things were not working. Everything was just not coming together. It wasn't making sense. It wasn't just going well. So I had no choice than to come back. In Yoruba, we have this adage that says, as in, if you're trying to move forward and you're not moving forward, why not go back, retrace your steps, go back, go over what you know, go over what you have learned, go and pick one or two things and then use it, let it now propel you to the next level that you desire to be. And that was exactly what I did. So I had to go back, come back to Ibadan to begin again, as in start from scratch. When I was leaving, I had only a child and a 6-month-old baby. By the time I was coming back, I had 3 kids to handle. Man, it wasn't funny at all. But because I serve a God that works miracle. So I came to Ibadan to look for work. Well, I'm an educationist, and because of that, we have the special privilege of always getting job when we want to get employment. There is no age barrier, age limit for those who read education to pick up a job, as long as you're willing and you're ready. And that was it. So I came to Ibadan. I was looking for a job, trying to see how I can start again because I'd left Oyo State Civil Service. I tried. I didn't really get what I liked, so I moved to Lagos to try again. Then I was in Lagos. It's good to be good, and it's good to trust God, and it's good to depend and rely on God. Do you know I was in Lagos, and it was from Lagos that I got a call to come to Ibadan. In fact, they wanted me to resume that day. And and do you know the miracle that happened? I had to call the man that I'm sorry, I'm in Lagos, I'm on my way from Lagos. When I get to Ibadan today, I will come to the venue for the interview the next day. And my wish was granted miraculously. That is a miracle to me because I'm the one looking for a job. They don't know me. They don't have my CV. I was only recommended to them by a boss that I'd worked with one time, my boss, my big boss. So for them to okay, we'll wait for you till tomorrow, I believe is a miracle because some things don't usually happen. That way, I got to Ibadan that day, and then very early the next morning, I went for the interview. The interview was intense. It was a bit tough. But when God is working with you and when God is on your side, when you are the owner of that miracle, no matter wherever angle the attacks or the bombs or the storm comes, if that miracle is yours, you will get it. If that miracle is yours, you will get that. If that miracle is yours, you will lay hold on it. And that was what happened to me. After all said and done, the same day, I was feeling bad that, I'd left Ibadan as a teacher. This one that I'm coming back, most of my mates are already vice principal or principal, But to the glory of God, when God wants to do his miracle, he made sure that I got a job as a principal. And when I got there, the same day I was employed. Immediately I started working. Immediately I started interviewing other teachers, And that's just one miracle that God did for me. My life is a miracle. I am a living testimony of the hand and move of God. Of course, at times I may do some things that may be out of order, that might be out of the will of God, that might not be in line with what God is doing. But one thing I always do, no matter what I do, I always pray. Even if I'm doing something and I'm having a check in my spirit telling me that it's not right, it's wrong, I'm not supposed to do that, I still pray. I pray just to be double sure that really the spirit talking to me is the spirit of God. And that's just a miracle God did for me. What miracle are you expecting? Do you know that there is a God that we call miracle worker? He performs miracles. Things that you least expect is what we call miracles. Things that you don't deserve and it comes to you suddenly. It's part of what we call miracle. Things that you didn't plan or envisage, or something that you did not even think in the least of your mind that will happen, and then it suddenly happens. That's what we call a miracle. So today I want you to share this story with somebody who needs a miracle today. I want you to use this video to encourage somebody to keep believing God for a miracle. I want you to use this video to tell somebody who is holding on to God, who is believing God, who is expecting something from God. Use this video to help the person to know that God is alive and He works for His own children. And for as many that just hold on and wait, there's a time of waiting for a miracle. Not all miracles are instant. Some miracles you have to wait for it to come. Are you willing to wait? Thank you for listening today. Share this video with somebody. Subscribe to my channel so that you'll be notified. And press that bell. There's a bell there. That's the notification bell. Press the bell so that you know whenever I release another video. Till I come your way again next week. Have a beautiful week ahead.